Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII. This is VerticalSandwich. How is everybody doing? We are summoning a saber cat because we have, we're leaving Chateau Felix. I just zoomed here, not a big deal. We are going to be, going to Argonia. Which again is, it'll be really obvious on the world map as we're going, but essentially, just kind of go down the same path that you went to do the ballroom spell stuff. And we're just going to stay on the path. The path's going to take us to Argonia. It makes sense, right? Right. Okay. Metal Slime Knights! These guys are horrible! I hate these guys so much. Alright. Ah, Jessica, you do badly. You do so badly. It is shameful. It is shameful, the damage you do. Shameful. Shameful. You deserve 14 points of damage for that poor showing. Alright, yeah, just make us proud. We are probably, yeah, we're gonna use Bang. It's probably better off doing that, so. Alright, yeah, that was way better. That was way better than your 8 points of damage you did last turn. Ugh, these guys are kind of nightmarish for this level. What's really weird too is that like the rest of this stuff as we're going to Argonia will not be this bad. Like the rest of the monsters. These guys are not representative. Alright, we'll have Angelo heal himself, because jeez. Good job, Jessica. Well there. Then we don't have to heal him after the battle. There! Woo! Woo! Wait, wait, no, I mean woo, yeah, woo is what I mean. Alright, anyway, so I have a plan, and the plan just involves going to Argonia. We're not going to clean out Argonia right now, because, like, Argonia is a gigantic mess. It's a gigantic mess. It's got a big castle in it, huge town. It's going to be a lot like Ascantha was. So, we're going to go there so we can zoom back to it. And then there's some stuff we're missing. Actually, there's not a lot of stuff we're missing. We'll deal with it. So, anywho, we're heading east. Did I say west earlier? It's east. We're heading generally east. But the upside is Argonia is kind of the furthest extreme of where we can go in this area, like on this continent. So, once we get to Argonia, we've almost been everywhere we'll have to go, like, in the plotline. There's at least one exception to that. But that place will be kind of in the neighborhood, so. And then everywhere else we go is just kind of a dumb, you know, bonus. Like, there'll be some stuff in the area I want to pick up and stuff. I mean, obviously we're going to clean Argonia out of treasure chests and stuff, and then there'll be some treasure chests kind of in the area that will be decent stuff. So. But I mean, we've got a lot to do in the plot line, because what I want to do, before we kind of deal with anything else, is I want to get the plot line right up against the Dark Ruins. So that, like, the next thing we have to do is the Dark Ruins. And I'll explain why. You know what, I'm just going to explain why now. Because the Dark Ruins are hard. I suggest you get to level 30. Like, I suggest you get Angelo specifically to level 30 before you try to take on the boss of the Dark Ruins. Because it's super difficult. Like, it's a huge leap. From, like, what we have to do all the way up to the Dark Ruins, there is a gigantic difficulty leap. Not in getting through the Dark Ruins. That's about standard. But like the boss at the end, horrible nightmare. Horrible, horrible, horrible nightmare. So, that's just my suggestion. My suggestion. So, if we get the plot right up to kind of the Dark Ruins, then, go off and do other stuff. Hopefully we'll level up enough that, like, there won't be a need for a lot of off-screen grinding, things like that. Okay, this is better. This is way better than the stupid Metal Slime Knights. I mean, a real worry here is just that, like, you know, if the Cure Slimes are, like, on the ball, they may actually ruin our progress of killing something. Well, they didn't do it that time. We at least got one of them. Because these guys are nasty. I mean, like, their attacks are nasty. Ah, see, he's gonna... Oh, see, full heals another slime, who cares? So now does that slime heal the last slime? No, he just assesses the situation. That's so stupid. Alright. Hooray! Okay, so there's I obviously passed a tent with a bunch of guys by it. They'll be a little bit kind of important later. They would be really important if we hadn't already gone to Neos. But you can see, you know, that if we go down here, we go to the lake, and we don't need to do that. So we're just gonna go straight. Not So Machos, which have a very funny name, I think. Anyway, that tent will be important a little later as a place where we have to turn to go somewhere else. Other than that, the reason they'd be more important if we hadn't gone to Neos is they sell the Dream Blade there. But it's also sold in Neos. But if you don't go to Neos until you absolutely have to in the game, then buying the Dream Blade from them makes sense. I mean, it does not make sense for us to do it now, like, or to do it when we want to, because... And we're going to go over that. I have this huge, gigantic plan that encompasses way further than we are right now. Because that's the kind of person I am, where I map stuff out and I practice, like, and I do kind of... You know, I do things off camera and branch off save files and mess around and, like, try to bring that knowledge back into the game the next time I play and stuff. So, just bear with me. Bear with my rambling, crazy person deal. Also, Argonia is going to be a big deal for us. There's going to be quests involving Argonia and characters in Argonia. The least likable character in the game is in Argonia. If you played this game, you completely know who I'm talking about. And if you don't want to murder this person when we're done with them, like, you have no soul. Like, you got no soul, you got no heart. And these not so macho guys, they're gonna be important to us because they're the only enemy that I know of that casts oomph. And there's a monster arena version of that, and he can cast oomph in your monster team. It's a big deal. It doesn't sound like a big deal. It is, but we're gonna deal with that a little later. So, all right. So here's our Argonia cutscene.
Is that a castle?
No, it's not.
Let's see. If my memory serves me correctly, this must be... Yes, it's the kingdom of Argonia.
We know, buddy.
My daughter is due to marry the prince of this realm.
There you go.
Oh, well, well. Argonia indeed. That means you'll undoubtedly meet King Clavius and Prince Chommels when you go to collect the magic mirror. And when that happens, you must keep the current condition of the princess and I absolutely secret.
Oh no, we tell everybody.
If anyone inquires
We didn't even talk.
as to the purpose of your travels, tell them you are hunting the villain known as Dulmagus, and nothing more.
Why would I let... They don't need to know anything else aside from that. So this is Argonia. And now... we can zoom here or whatever. Which is good, because it's kind of the other end of the world here. So, I actually, I think what we're gonna do is, I'm actually gonna go grind for a Wing of Bat. And when I come back, I'll have some sort of update, about that. So we'll save here, and then I'll, whatever, it'll work. Trust me. Just trust me. So, bye everybody. Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII. Okay, we went out and ground for a Wing of Bat, and I killed 72 mini-demons, 52 Knight Emperors, and ended up getting it from a hipster south of the Swordsman's Labyrinth. It's like their rare drop. So we got it. There it is. So, a lot of other stuff, I'm gonna use these seeds, but a lot of other stuff happened. Yangus got, Wind Sickles as an ability. Angelo got Thwack as a spell, and Falcon Slash. Switch got Zap as a spell, and Sizzle, and, 3/4 magic point usage, so things cost 3/4 the magic points. And Jessica got Boom, which is the better version of Bang, and, the sex appeal ability, Blow Kisses. So there. So we'll go through and look at these, but like, so you can kind of see where we're at and that we've gone up some levels, which I just couldn't. This seriously took 3 days worth of game time of me grinding. I don't know if I killed all of those, like the mini demons and the Knight Emperors. I just checked out my stats on numbers killed throughout the course of the game. So I may have killed some of those, but the bottom line is I killed all of them without ever getting a Wing of Bat. So yeah, you can see we have like Bang and Boom and things like and Blow Kisses. We'll be using these a bit. At some point I'll get bored with having not used things that like we've gotten, and like Thwack is just whack. It's like the version that attacks everything instead of hits just one enemy. I mean, so these are not like life-altering kind of things that have happened. So anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to Baccarat because there's a treasure chest I want to get. And then I think we'll be ready to kind of just concentrate on what we're doing kind of around here, which will be nice. It'll be nice to actually have that. Oh, we've got to get also we've got to get another steel sickle. Because the thing we need the Wing of Bat for, oh my god, how did I completely and totally, like, space this? The thing we need the Wing of Bat for, involves a Steel Sickle. It's Steel Sickle plus Wing of Bat and plus the Edged Boomerang, the one you buy in Ascantha. That makes the next Boomerang. Blah. And you can't buy this Boomerang anywhere, so... And we have a lot of money now, obviously, so like we can get some upgrades and stuff because we're gonna need that stuff. Because like I said, you know, this game's gonna get really hard for just a moment, which is really crazy. Like the stuff in the Dark Ruins, like the boss of the Dark Ruins, is gonna be way harder than anything after it too. So we're gonna end up getting in shape to beat up this boss, and then like stuff after that will be like, oh, this is no big deal. So. Again, just so you know, I'm just telling you. Ugh. So now we gotta get outside, obviously, to use the alchemy pot. And we'll set up this alchemy recipe. And then on the way to Argonia, there's a mini medal. And we'll be getting that. And then there. And then, you know, we'll be ready to kind of do our stuff in Argonia. Go. I did not want to open the Monster Team menu there. Alright. Oh yeah, at some point we popped in 2 medicinal herbs or something. I don't know. Who cares, really? Like, you deserve to know everything I'm doing, but like, I don't think you care if I make a strong medicine and like off camera or something. I'm assuming I don't. Wing of Bat, Steel Scythe, and Edge Boomerang. Well, bam. So when that bings, and that's the other thing too, is like now that'll cook while we're running around Argonia doing all the garbage. Because there will be some other stuff that we want to do as far as alchemy recipes go. So. That is an angry cat thing or something. Alright, so we just like, if we take this path, like we're leaving Baccarat to go to Argonia. Alright, that was a pointless battle. Anyway, so as we're going to Argonia, there'll be like a mountain range to the south of the path, and like right when we can first get to that mountain range, there'll be a treasure chest with a mini medal in it. And once we get that, we'll be in good shape. There's a bunch of other treasure chests around here, and I am not worried about them at all. Alright, so, yeah, it should be right along the edge, like right when we can first go down to the mountain range. So a little further up, and then we'll have it. And there it is. Alright, everybody, see you back in Argonia.